It's week 4 of the NFL. And up next is one of the best nicknames in football, Sauce Gardner, who played his part to perfection last week with 3 interceptions. It's the Cards and the Jets coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun and State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great here. The New York Jets taking on the Arizona Cardinals. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense.
Two 1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in week 4. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here come the Cardinals, and it is Kyler Murray from Oklahoma who leads them out.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down. To throw, it's Murray. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake, 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing now is Murray. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the 1st down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Murray now on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Murray, he bootlegs it. Got his man, it's Deutsch. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Javon Kinlaw able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory.
Now hold everything because we got an injury, and it's a notable one. Ezekiel Elliott in some discomfort following that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the 1st down and then slides to the ground.
A nice pickup of 17 yards.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A really good pickup of 28 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Carter
is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here. And we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
And it was Michael Carter who finished it all off with a touchdown run. Taking it about the 1. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. Under center is a 6'2", 225-pound signal caller, Aaron Rodgers.
There have been very few quarterbacks in the NFL who have been as consistent throughout their career as Aaron Rodgers. He's been good for so long, and we've seen no decline in his skills. His accuracy and arm strength continue to elevate the talent around him, and his in-game mistakes, few and far between.
Oh, look at this. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 22 and a first down. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Wide open receiver complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
And defensively here, it's hard to overlook the fact that this is an offense that's dead last in the NFL in rushing. So this back seven's going to be tested. Heck, might be more of a back 8. No doubt about that. And they surrender the catch here and the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And a completion to Wilson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. How about this? They'll try the action. Left side. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Aaron Rodgers, his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Jets are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Defensively, they told us that the top priority was defending option plays this week, but here on the very first drive, the defense broke down a bit.
It certainly did, and it's really not a surprise because defending option football is difficult. You have to think too much. Most of the time, you just react to what you see and you play fast. Here you're reacting, you're processing. Do I have the back? Do I have the quarterback? Who do I take? Do I take on a blocker? And next thing you know, he's in the end zone.
And able to get this out to the 25.
So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. The numbers there for Brown from a week ago. 5 catches, 52 yards.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Seven, our score after 1. Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
They'll run with Carter. And now Carter going to be stopped up short. He did not get there.
No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Yes, it's the first half, but we'll see if that stuff there on 3rd and 1 comes back to haunt him.
I hope you don't mind, but it's not going to stop me from putting a check mark next to this play. Let's look back as this game progresses and see if this is one of the key plays in the game, even though it occurred early.
Take it in at the 22.
Wrap up.
Still moving. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Jets will take over. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. On second down, a run with Hall. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down per minute and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off, and he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. Now Carter to start the drive. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Shotgun now from Murray. Sure. And now a fumble. The ball's out. They'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Let's take it inside his own 40. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
To throw is Rodgers. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down. To throw, it's Rodgers. A quick throw, but incomplete. The Jets are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. They got off to the tough 0-2 start, but come off a very important first win of the season last time out.
And it's tough when you find yourself in an early season crossroads, but that's exactly where they were. At 0-2, they were thinking if we fall to 0-3, things can spin out of control. But now at 1-2, they shouldn't feel the need to press out there. They're now back in a good spot. Find a way to win some games and keep moving forward.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Rodgers now on first down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Throwing now is Rodgers. His throw caught at the 5. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Touchdown! Tyler Conklin, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Now Zerline on and the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Murray's throw complete to McBride. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Murray. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To throw is Murray. The pass completed to Dortch. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Throwing again, Murray. Pass to the right, and he's got McBride. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. Patterson's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on top. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, time for a trip around the league on this final weekend of September. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And it's the Niners who have the lead as those two teams play the second quarter. Brock Purdy with a touchdown pass to Deebo Samuel. From there, we head east to Detroit to check on the Lions at home at Ford Field. And it was the visiting Chicago Bears who come away with the victory. Leonard Fournette, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. And they were winners as they defeat the visiting New England Patriots. Cedric Wilson, over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. We were certainly treated to an entertaining first half. Both these teams with some high points and maybe a couple of low points as well. So it's going to be a question of who can be the most disciplined team going forward.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here are the Jets now to take over. They got the victory last week. That was against Jacksonville, and they lead this one as well right now. Out in front here, they've got it 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Hall. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Now Rodgers. That is incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
They'll run with Hall. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Rodgers now to throw. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. On 1st down, Rodgers. Taking in left side, it's Wilson. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Here's 2nd and 7. On play action. Now Rodgers. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Hall. Avoids him at the 5. 71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Hall again. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the 2nd half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Murray now. Buying time to his left. Breaks the tackle now. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Now Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. Now 2nd and 5. From the gun, Murray. This will be caught once again by Brown. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. To throw, it's Murray. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in position to dictate to the offense.
A quick throw here out to Brown. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the 4th and final quarter. Now Elliott. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Again, it's Elliott. And this time he's going to lose yardage as they push him back to the 4-yard line. 3rd and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Encroachment defense.
So that's going to move them half the distance.
First of all, you can't jump in this situation, but think about your play calling now. Could easily change what you want to do and maybe make things a little bit easier.
Elliott will take this one in. It's a Cardinal touchdown.
That's a great read down here near the goal line. Most defenses are keying in on Kyler Murray, knowing that he likes to have the ball in his hands. But here he gives it up on the option, and that's a great call as it leads to a touchdown run.
So here's a big play for the Cardinals as they'll go for 2. They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he will dive into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did.
Sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field.
I don't want to say that they're completely against the wall here, Charles, but all of a sudden, with the run that they've been on the other sideline, this is down to a 3-point game. They got to be careful.
Not much space from their back to the wall, though. So you're exactly right. They've got to be careful here. But this is where the value of note-taking and recall comes into play. What was working earlier? Why was it working? Can you get those types of matchups again? And can you run those plays that get you a little bit more breathing room and a little bit of space?
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
A toss left side for Hall.
And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. So out now come the Cardinals.
Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. They'll start with the option.
Able to power through. Now this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. On play action, it's Murray. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a 1st down.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
1st down, Murray.
He's got this downfield in the play.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of. And, in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of. Trying to engineer a fourth-quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
Murray now on first down. Got his man, it's Dortch. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here comes second down at 5. Murray now to throw. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
To throw is Murray. That's complete to McBride.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
A big play looming on third down. Murray to throw. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's fourth.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Patterson's kick is good. And with a little more than a minute to go, we are all tied. So a big kick to get this back to even. Now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get into overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you. But you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
This is 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Inside a minute to go. Here's 2nd and 10 now. A give running right is Hall. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30.
Well, that sets up a big third down. Now the decision has to be, do you run it here and play for OT, or do you go ahead and press it downfield?
On third down, here's Hall. And he's got some space here. And he'll have a Jets first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. To throw is Rodgers. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So it'll all come down to the booming right leg of Greg Zuerlein. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So